7:07 at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. Sunny and 73 today, 46 right now. It's a T-shirt Tuesday. Let's do a couple of Connie and Curtis T-shirts right now. 770-895-7, caller 10. We'll get you 2 of them.
Nice. They say Connie and Curtis, sorry. They're in the style of the Lake Michigan unsalted shirts that we all know and love, and you get 2 at 770-895-7.
I bought a sweatshirt that says that on it. Not sorry, but
Lake Michigan
unsalted. Yeah, in
Really?
Saugatuck this weekend.
You did?
Yeah, because all the sales were happening in Saugatuck.
Oh, right, because summer's over.
Mm-hmm.
Wah, wah, wah. Is it yellow?
No, it's white.
It's white. Okay. White was going to be my next guess.
White sweatshirt, blue writing.
Okay. Lake Michigan.
Unsalted.
Unsalted. When are you going to break that bad boy out?
I don't know.
When are we going to see it?
I don't know. One of these days.
I hope this week.
Okay, I'll probably do it this week.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I appreciate
welcome.
that. Pegasus Sports up in Rockford makes these things for us, and you got 2 of them at 770-895-7. Who is this?
Laura.
Hi, Laura.
We got you 2 shirts.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yay!
We got them for you. We're going to throw you on hold, and Amanda will get your information. You can either wear them back-to-back days. You can wear one under the other one and then take it off and say, ha-ha, magic. Or you could give one to a friend. Totally up to you.
Can we talk about magic for a minute and not your magic show that you watch?
Which I love. Yes, go ahead.
Channing Tatum announced on his Facebook page yesterday that he's doing a contest if you want to be an extra in Magic Mike, the sequel.
That's not about magic.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Is there any magic in Magic Mike?
It's got the word magic in it.
Okay.
And it is very magical. Have you seen it?
I have not seen the movie.
Isn't it magical? Have you seen Magic Mike?
I have, and it is very magical.
Does he?
You could be one of the screaming ladies in there.
Does he pull anything out of a hat, like a rabbit or something else?
No.
Okay. Something else?
No, he doesn't pull anything out.
Okay,
of a
so
hat.
how
his Facebook page is Channing Tatum, and you just go to his page, and he'll tell you exactly how to do it.
All right.
You could be an extra in Magic Mike the sequel.
Where do you think they film it? Like, where's
probably
the club?
L.A.
Okay, so you go to Hollywood because they probably won't fly you there.
Hollywood.
But maybe they will if it's Channing Tatum putting it on.
Yeah.
Like it's a full, all-encompassing type thing.
Yeah, and it's not like he's doing a contest to hire hundreds of extras.
It's one?
It's like one extra. Yeah.
Okay, so you are
could be
one
you.
person sitting at a table, and Channing Tatum comes down and does a little dance for you.
Oh, my. He knows how to dance.
Yeah.
I think it's so sexy when a guy knows how to dance and he's not afraid to dance for real.
I mean, you like him a lot.
Sexy.
You
He's
saw
hot.
that movie,
Yeah.
and you changed about him.
Yeah.
Because he was just a goofy guy in 21 Jump Street, and
I
he's
never saw that
22
movie.
Jump Street, and you're like, I have no interest in this guy. And then boom, naked
He's
time.
good to look at.
Yeah.
I don't really want to listen to him talk, but he's good to look at.
Well, you'd have to talk to him in L.A. if you're the extra.
Yeah, that might be okay, but I mean,
Okay.
no.
Are you allowed to sign up more than once?
I have no idea. You got to go to his Facebook page and read the rules.
You haven't signed up?
No,
What?
I haven't signed
Why
up.
not?
Because.
Sign up.
Because.
Amanda, are you signing up?
It appears that you have to do something where you Instagram and use a hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you can do that.
I can do that.
You make
but I don't
that
know if I
happen.
would want to be in a movie.
Well, you're an extra. You're
With
not in the movie.
him?
You're
I
just,
know,
You're
but-
just sitting. You're sitting at a table in the dance club.
Okay.
Is what's happening. You're not. He's not talking to you. He's not.
You're screaming your head off as he gyrates towards you.
Okay.
He's not putting it in your face. I mean, you're just right there. You're just sitting in the.
He might be putting it in your face. You don't know.
Maybe.
They're not going to put an extra.
You have
on
no idea what
screen
they're going to
that
do.
long.
He might.
Get signed up. Do your Instagram
Okay.
thing. Connie, you sign up. Lauren, our intern, you sign up. We need you all to sign up. We need
Lauren,
you-
it's like your dream day.
Oh my God! I just
Channing
dreams
Tatum.
coming true.
We need all of you to enter because if you don't enter, you can't win. And we need one of you to represent the show here.
Do you think
Why
he's
won't
hot?
you do it, Curtis?
I mean, I could do it. I don't know that a man is what they're looking for, but I'll enter.
Maybe all are welcome, I think.
Probably
Maybe.
because, I mean, you can't have a contest like that where they exclude men.
Amanda, do you think he's hot? Channing Tatum?
I do think he's hot. Yeah.
No.
Everyone on Earth should be signing up for this contest right now, right? One of the hottest guys ever. All you have to do is Instagram something.
Jada Pinkett Smith is in the movie, too. I guess that just came out yesterday.
I was watching her on Gotham last night, and she...
How was that?
Awesome.
Was it?
Everything I was hoping for and more.
Really?
And the whole time I was watching, going, "Is that Jada Pinkett Smith?"
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. I think it is. And yeah, it was. I realized Katie then said, "Yeah, that's her," because I never know who people are.
Apparently, the role that she's playing in that show was supposed to be a role for a man.
In the Magic Mike show.
No, in the show you watched last night.
In Gotham?
No, in Magic Mike. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. The role that she's playing in Magic Mike, the sequel, was supposed to be for a man.
Is it maybe?
So I don't know. Maybe she's taking Matthew McConaughey's role.
Yeah, that's what would be my
Maybe.
question. Because they're saying he's probably not coming back, right?
Yeah, that's what I read yesterday.
So if she's going to be his role, then maybe she buys the
we don't
club.
care. Although Matthew McConaughey was hot in that movie, too.
Did he dance?
Yes, he kind of taught Mike how to dance.
Oh, his name is Mike.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Okay. No, that makes sense because so Magic Mike is his stage name. Spoiler. I'm learning a lot about this movie.
You just
now.
need to see it.
Okay. Maybe I will.
appreciate him
Maybe
more.
Maybe I'll Redbox. Maybe
Yes.
I'll look it up.
Hey, Katie, we need to watch this. Katie would be like, "What is happening?"
She'd be all for it, I'm sure,
What
if he's as
is
hot as
going
you're
on?
saying, right?
Yeah, if she likes the guy who can dance and has a great body,
Which she's married to him.
right?
So then she's all set.
Right.
All right, so sign up for this contest. Absolutely do it. We have a contest that we're doing here too. It's a cruise ship. You're going with Daughtry. 9:30. Your next chance to get qualified for that.
And we'll have more T-shirts on the way too. And Jorian, our coffee psychic, is going to be on the show at 8:30. So if you want to get psychetized,
I do.
make a mental note. 7:13.
Connie and Curtis.
Westbound 196, just past the 96 split past the belt line. That accident currently has the left lane blocked. A car rolled over into the median, so the left lane is blocked, like I said, on the curve. Westbound 96 is backed up all the way to Fulton Street now. Traffic brought to you by Dental Health and Wellness in Cascade. If you see anything else out there, please give us a call. 7708-957.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. 7:18 now. We just ran into one of our coworkers in the hallway
Yes, we did.
who told us that if his wife dies, he wants to marry you.
Me?
You, Amanda.
You.
Interesting.
So what do you think?
You know who it is. We were talking to him yesterday. He admits he has a crush on you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Would you marry him?
I mean, he's a little older than you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is
I
he-
don't know. I don't know if I know him well enough to just say that I would get married to him.
But
He feels like he knows you well enough.
he likes the idea of you. He has a crush on you like
Okay.
that. Like when you see like you used to have a crush on Simon Baker. You'd like,
Right.
oh, I would marry Simon Baker, or I think, oh, I would marry Britney Spears. It's not about knowing the person. It's about the idea of being
Your
married to that
perception
person.
of them.
I guess my gut feeling tells me he would be a fun person to be married to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in.
I'm in.
You guys.
Okay, let me give him the.
What-
All right, she's in. Okay,
You guys
good.
would be perfect for each other.
You guys would be great. Do
I
you
just
have-
want to be there.
Do you have anyone in the building here, Connie, where if Dan sadly passed away, you would move to them next?
No.
No one.
No.
I can think of a couple I might
Yeah?
float a little breadcrumb to. See what we got.
breadcrumb.
Yeah, see what's out there. Maybe a little olive branch.
No.
See what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. To have it like nailed down.
To have like a crush on somebody. There's nobody that I have a crush on right now. other than
Okay.
you know what I mean?
You're not crushing on
No,
anyone.
I don't have a crush on anybody.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time I had a crush on somebody.
You don't.
No.
That's sad.
It is.
It is sad.
I mean, I like Dan.
I saw a woman up in Traverse City that I definitely was thinking about.
What did she
there
have
for a
something
little
skimpy on?
while. She just
Giant breasts?
She just was well put together. She was looking real good,
Okay.
and nothing skimpy because it was cold and rainy, but definitely had herself put together. And I was thinking, yeah, that's something. That's something I wouldn't mind.
But I
you
feel
know?
like a crush is knowing somebody, like how he feels about Amanda. He loves your personality.
Okay.
He thinks
Oh.
your personality is super cute.
Okay, no,
you
I
found
don't.
her attractive.
I don't have a crush on anyone then.
Yeah.
Britney Spears would be the only one.
She does have a great
Yeah.
personality.
She does.
And
Yeah.
that teen mom girl that I like, Janelle. Janelle from Teen
They fight
Mom.
about this all the time. There
I
are two
don't-
teen moms, and you like one, and he likes one, and you can never get him to like yours.
No. I like Chelsea. He likes Janelle. I don't know why he likes Janelle.
I don't know, just something about her. Something about her.
Hmm.
Since I first saw her years ago on TV, and I like followed her now, and I watch. She has 2 kids now. Like she's doing all right.
I should love her because she's super dramatic, but I don't care for her whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely got her. Teen Mom, that's one of my, like you make fun of me for watching The Magic Show and watching America's Next Top Model and watching The Bachelor, but Teen Mom's right up there too. That's something that I can't miss. Like I need it. Teen Mom
That's
2
still
though.
on?
Teen Mom 2 is what I like, not Teen Mom so much.
Teen Mom isn't on anymore.
And then they tried Teen Mom 3, remember that?
that failed.
Oh, my goodness,
Well,
because-
those girls are not interesting enough.
Exactly, because who cares about these girls? Nobody. We care about Janelle.
So is Teen Mom 2 the original Teen Moms and like what they're doing now?
No, Teen Mom was the original for Teen Moms.
Right.
And then they had another season of 16 and Pregnant. So Teen Mom 2 is it's different girls that got pregnant later.
Now, is that something
'cause
you
they're
would let your
younger.
daughters watch when they're
Teen
teens?
Mom, probably when they're teens, yes.
Like when they're
Not
how old?
now. 17, 18,
Okay.
probably 16. It was funny because we were playing Cards Against Humanity at this soccer tournament. And if you've not heard of that game, that is the horrible game. It's ridiculously horrible. Like the worst things that you can ever say are said in Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
And that's the point of the game.
Right.
It's not a game that you sit down and you
It's
play.
not a PC game?
Not at
No.
all. It
Okay.
is the most un-PC.
Okay.
So we're playing in the common area at the hotel.
Yeah.
A bunch of us as parents. And as the girls are walking past the room, we're stopping play so that no one is hearing. And one of the older brothers came into the room, and we stopped play. And we're talking about something else, and he looks down and says, "Oh, Cards Against Humanity, hilarious! I play or hilarious." And his dad said, "What do you mean hilarious? You know this?" Like, "Yeah, I played this with my friends a couple times." And he's like, "Oh, all right. Well, then we don't have to be quiet. Go
that's
ahead."
funny.
And he's probably 17, and he had played. What's the difference between playing it now at 17 or next fall at 18 in college with your friends?
Well, I
So
mean, a year if you want to be
so
literal.
same thing with the Teen Mom too.
Right.
What's the difference as a junior
Now,
or
would
senior
you
in high school?
would you use it as like a way to open a discussion
No.
with your kid watching it? Teen Mom, I'm saying.
No, there's no way to discuss. These girls are the worst of the worst.
Okay.
Like there's no positive message to take from this show.
Okay.
This show is smut. This is Real Housewives, except they're little girls with babies.
Oh. Okay.
Right? Isn't that how you would?
I would. 16 and pregnant, I think, is a little bit more accurate of a portrayal of how being a teen parent really is not a great thing.
Right.
Whereas when they're on this Teen Mom show now, they're really getting paid by MTV.
Okay.
And like one of them, most of them have like their own home and nice cars,
Right.
and that's not how it is for the vast majority of teen
So
parents.
16 and pregnant showed them struggling.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it showed their friends not wanting to talk to them because they
Okay.
were pregnant. The boyfriend won't come over anymore because he's scared to death too.
Right.
Teen Mom too. Like this, Janelle goes to jail every third episode.
She goes to jail for
I mean,
what?
she does drugs and things. I mean, it's a mess.
Wait, is this the one you like?
Oh yeah, the one I like is
Okay.
definitely the biggest mess.
And how old is she
in the
now?
history. Man, 20 something, probably. I don't know.
Okay.
She's got 2 kids. She just got married. I mean, she's doing all right. Yeah.
I've never watched. Are these on TLC?
These are on MTV.
Oh, on MTV.
Your name was Natalie, right?
Okay.
Janelle Evans is 22 years old.
Yeah, so lower
22.
20s, cute as a button, kind of messed up, but you know what? Whatever. Well, and I've watched her grow as a person.
Right.
And I like her.
Is she like married now, or
Yeah,
is
she
she
got-
still with her kid's dad? Or
I don't think it's the kid's dad that she's
No,
with. It's,
she has not seen the kid's dad since before the baby was even born.
okay.
The guy she's married to now, they just had another child together.
yeah.
Oh, so she is married.
She is married, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're a fun couple. I mean, they fight a little bit, but whatever. They do it up.
Natalie's on the phone. You're talking about Cards Against Humanity, Nat.
Yeah.
What about it?
There is actually an online version of it through Google Hangouts.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh.
what you need. Another game to play.
It is. So then, how am I playing that? I get the cards dealt to me, and then I just play them like I do Words with Friends.
Well, I actually hang out with a whole bunch of people throughout the world on the weekends, and we have a group that we play with all the time. And what happens is you go into like a Google Hangout, and you add the Cards Against Humanity app,
Okay.
and you all go into the app, and then someone starts the game up, and it automatically deals cards to everybody.
Okay. Now you sound pretty young. How old are you?
20.
Okay. So you're not too young to be playing. Like you're not 15.
Right.
Oh, no.
Okay. Is there like an age? Well, 20. Is there like do you have to prove that you're 18 to play?
No.
No, because it's the internet. You can do anything you want on
Right,
the internet.
absolutely.
And even like you go to like rumchata.com and it says, click yes to prove you're 21.
Right.
Yes. that was
Of course
easy.
I am.
Anyone who can do math can get into
So
those
did you say
websites.
it's an app, Natalie?
Yeah, pretty much. You can only use it through Google Hangouts, though. I know
Okay.
that there's another website that you can play it through,
Okay.
but I don't remember the website.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have the same appeal to me if I wasn't playing in a
Thanks,
room full
Natalie.
of people.
Right.
You know, because it's outlandish. Like, it's
I need
crazy.
to play this game. I've never played it.
And then, have you ever played the game Apples to Apples?
No.
Where you try to fill in the blank with a card that you have.
No. Oh, okay.
So you're doing that, except
yeah.
it's horrible things.
Okay.
So it's apples.
Like the worse, the better?
Yes.
The most
Yes.
horrible thing you can think of?
Absolutely. And so the cards are just horrible things, too. So, like on Apples to Apples, it would be like, he took the blank to the mall, and you would put wagon or bus or something.
Okay.
And in Cards Against Humanity, it would be something that you can't say on the radio.
Okay.
It would fill in that
Sounds
blank.
like something I would love.
Yeah, you would love it. So
Yeah.
get the Google Hangout. You're all set.
All
on the
right,
iPad.
727 now, 46 degrees on Channel 95.7. Sam Smith on Channel 95.7, 733 with Connie and Curtis. Jory and our coffee psychic up in 1 hour.
Yep, and Daughtry up
2
in
hours.
2 hours. 9:30, your next chance to get qualified for that cruise a Rooney. Thanks to RCA Records. Details, rules, they're up at mychannel957.com.
Did you see the video yesterday of the woman who was a news reporter in Alaska who swore on television and quit her job?
I did not see the video. It was available to me. I've been having some phone issues.
Okay.
So I was unable to play any videos on my phone. I see that it's up at mychannel957.com.
Man.
So you watched it?
Several times.
Okay, walk me
I
through
watched
it.
it. Amanda and I watched it. I made Dan watch it. There are 2 different versions, though, because on one version, somebody who I assumed was the cameraman
Okay.
is cracking up. So here's what it is. She's a news reporter doing a news story. She's not the anchor person sitting behind the desk. She's a reporter.
Okay.
Doing a story. She's in Alaska. She owns some sort of cannabis store or something.
Okay.
And she says that she basically is done with her job because she wants to fight full time for pot smokers in Alaska.
Does the story have anything to do with the cannabis
No
club?
idea. It just kind of starts right when she's talking about how she's going to quit her job.
Because from what I was seeing, I guess what I assumed happened is she was doing a story on this cannabis club and then outed herself as like the owner of it.
Right.
And then said, and I'm in charge of this and blank this.
Not
I'm
really
outta here."
sure how the story started out.
Okay.
But we just pick it up right there. And then she says, blanket, I quit. And like walks off.
So
the
she's
set.
had a rough day.
She's
is what
done.
you're guessing. She's finished.
Yeah, and it's funny online because I saw it. It's probably the most shared thing that I've seen.
Oh my goodness.
In the last month.
Okay.
Other than since the ALS ice bucket challenge.
Okay, the ice
This is
bucket challenge.
The most shared thing that I've seen online.
Have you ever publicly quit a job, like in front of coworkers or
No.
Amanda,
No.
have you ever publicly quit a job?
I have not, but I've been an audience to somebody publicly quitting in a similar fashion.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
How did it go? How was it similar? They also were running a pot club?
No, but I worked at a grocery store, and there was this guy. His name was Phil, and he did a very good job. He was very good at what he did.
Okay.
Those shelves were stocked.
They were stocked, and he was always very helpful, very
Okay.
polite, very kind to the customers.
Okay.
And one day, an older woman asked him, could I please have paper in plastic? Because people like the paper bag,
Double it up.
but they like the handles that the plastic provides.
Right.
And he flipped her the bird and said, F this, I'm out of here.
Wow.
And walked out. We never saw Phil again.
Wow. that,
Phil had enough.
that is classic.
We
What
all hate
happened?
paper and plastic. I don't know. We all
Oh, my.
hate paper and plastic. Hated it. It's a pain in the rear end.
To put a paper bag in a plastic bag.
And then fill it with groceries. Yes.
Wow.
It was so time consuming.
That is awesome.
And it was funny because it was always like he was always so nice, so genuine, like did a really good job, like took pride in his
Wow.
work, and then
Maybe he was just having a bad day.
it was just that was the end of it.
Wow.
Wow.
That is great. I was working at a restaurant once, and a group of us had spent the night together. So we came into work together late. And the manager, those guys passed them. It was a couple girls and a couple guys. So they all walked past him, and he stopped me and said, "You're late. This is ridiculous. You can't be doing this." And they had all just walked right past him, also late. And I said, F you. I'm out of here. These people just did it. You're fine with that. You're stopping me. see ya, turned right around and went. Everyone, just their mouths hit the floor. Like, because you're supposed to just take it, I guess. Like, oh, okay. I turned around and I never went back. See ya. I'm out of here.
Wow. Did anybody else quit?
No, because they didn't get in trouble. No one else got in trouble.
So he didn't like you or something?
Must not have. Who knows? Maybe I rubbed him the wrong way. Some people say I do that. So maybe.
I can't imagine that.
Maybe that had happened. And yeah, he stopped me and I was like, whatever. Turned right around, went out, and everybody was like, whoa. And I didn't have a cell phone. It was before cell phones.
Right.
So then I got home and phone ringing off the hook. What are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't care. Some restaurant. Guy's a jerk.
Yeah.
See ya.
It was funny because I saw it so many different places on Facebook yesterday, and some people were like, oh, yeah, classy. Wow, that's great. Hope she doesn't want to get another job anytime soon. Blah, blah. Like the whole world has seen it now. And other people were just like, LMAO, blah, 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 cracking up. I fell under the crack up category.
Well, but she's an anchor, or not an anchor. She was a
reporter.
A reporter. So, right, she probably won't get another reporting job.
Probably not.
And that's what she was banking on. She's going to go lead the charge for medical marijuana research.
Right.
So, I mean, hopefully, Godspeed to her. Hopefully she can do a good job. But does that pay the bills?
I don't
Running
know.
an illegal pot store in Alaska that now everyone knows about?
Right. If it becomes legal, it would pay the bills.
Right. But now it's not quite
She wants
legal.
to fight for it to be legal.
Maybe she could go to the Yukon. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is pot legal in Canada?
I have no idea.
Probably.
I don't know.
Canada seems to have no rules. It's like the Wild West. You can do whatever you want. You can marry a moose.
No rules in Canada. You can.
Yeah. If you can get a veil on that moose, you can marry that moose.
All right. Well, we have the video. If you have not seen it yet, if you weren't inundated with it yesterday, it's
Go
up at
see it.
mychannel957.com.
Wake up.
7:50 on Channel 95.7. Connie and Curtis. 73 in sunshine today. 76 in sunshine tomorrow. It is 46 right now on this first full day of fall.
It looks gorgeous outside.
It does.
But you know it's going to be crisp. Yesterday I walked out of here to go home, and I was like, woo, that's chilly a little bit.
and windy.
Went with the jeans today. Yeah, we still got wind whipping around, too, looking at those flags. You know, I think it's fall.
It is fall.
I think we need to start dressing like it, though. Sadly.
I think Amanda and I kind of have been.
Yeah.
Remember last October when it was
Right.
like 80 and it was awesome and we felt good?
That'll happen again.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fingers
This is
crossed.
just one of those years.
I hope that it does happen. Because it was a cold summer.
I know.
It was colder all summer than it was. And you know what? I just read a study. It was the 5th warmest summer of like all time.
On average. For
For America.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
I saw
We were freezing our butts off here.
But in other places, they were so hot.
well, let's get
And
a-
even the water temperature, is that the study that you read?
I
Said
didn't
something
read
about
it.
even the water temperature, like the average temperature of everything was like 63 degrees or
Let's
something.
fix this. Let's figure this out. Let's get a fan down in the Southwest and blow it up here so we get some of that warm air, right?
Good idea.
Just get
Big
some
fan.
Giant fan.
Just air circulation is all we need. Couldn't we set up every windmill that is going that you see on the side of the road, pointing the same way?
Are those things creepy to you?
Wouldn't
Yes.
that do the same thing?
The
I think they're-
turbines,
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what's-
love them, but they're kind of creepy by the same token.
What's creepy about it?
they are big and industrial, and they don't look right, and I don't like it.
They look like something out of a futuristic movie.
Yep.
But I hear people love them.
Oh, yeah, because they get the wind moving.
Right.
You know, they give it some energy. I think maybe I have a different opinion of them because I grew up in Wyoming and we had oil rigs everywhere.
Right.
So, that's nothing new to me, seeing big pieces of machinery just in the middle of nowhere. You would be walking and you would see out on the horizon like of an oil field, 100 of those little
That's
things.
kinda cool.
Hey, it was cool.
Yeah.
And then they make the same kind of noise as a windmill. So, yeah, I think maybe that's why it doesn't really
Do
matter
those
to me.
turbines make noise? I've
Kind
never
of.
stood near one.
Yeah, they make some noise.
I just see 'em.
There's some the Zealand soccer complex where the kids play. They have two or three sitting there.
Okay.
And sometimes one is on, sometimes one is not on.
Yeah, why are they not on sometimes?
I wonder. We were trying to figure that out. If there's a
If they're
switch,
broken?
or if
Because there's definitely a little door at the bottom of them.
or if
'cause
the
I've
wind,
looked.
or if the wind has to be going the
Right.
right way. So I don't know. I don't know if you can just turn them on,
Right.
like a fan, or if the wind is actually generating the power. That door is probably to go up, right?
Right,
So
I
you
would
can
guess.
take a lady up there.
So somebody can fix something
Yeah.
on the innards.
Yeah, maybe fix a picnic and then head right up with a lady. Hey, you want to go up in the turbine? Yes, I do. I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
funny.
So that freaks you both out when you see them.
I don't get
Yes.
freaked out. I mean, I'm not like, oh.
I don't like to drive
Well, that's good
by
because
them.
that would be a very irrational response. Get us away from that. We're going too close.
I think it reminds me of like a Mad Max movie.
Okay.
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, it does. It does have a Mad Max kind of feel.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It also appears that wind turbines run only on wind, so there's no switch.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
why they're not working because the wind is not catching them the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. You don't want to use energy to gain energy.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that
You
doesn't
don't want
make a
that
lot
at
of
all.
sense.
No. So there we go. That's wind talk with Connie and Curtis. And it was like the real wind. It wasn't the farting.
What?
It was actual wind in wind talk. Normally wind talk is about farting.
Oh, right.
This was the first time that it was actually about wind.
And then you had to make it about farting.
I
Then
just
you had
wanted
to bring it up and
wanted
point
to
out.
point out that we had not talked about farting at all
Curtis.
for a long time.
Thank you to Wendy Reed. Yesterday we got in the elevator and we were going down and Wendy jumped in at the last minute and Curtis was like, I was going to fart, but Wendy came out.
I was totally
I'm like,
going
why
to.
don't we get the same respect Wendy does?
You do.
Weren't you wondering, Amanda, why you and I don't get the same respect Wendy does? Because he stopped himself from farting in front of her.
I
But
think
definitely
it's a
didn't care about
comfortable
us.
thing.
You
I don't
think so?
know if it's necessarily about respect. I think it's a comfort thing.
Well, I didn't want Wendy to smell like fart all day, and you guys were leaving, so it's
I
fine.
can go up and take a shower.
Exactly.
It's fine.
And Wendy has to come back in here, and then she smells. She has to go back up in the elevator after getting her lunch, So then I just didn't want that to be going on with
It's
her.
very thoughtful of you.
And it was a good one, wasn't it? Because I did it then once the door closed. Like Wendy was gone, and then boom.
We didn't smell anything. I ran.
No, but it was a good,
It sounds like a cork popping. It does.
just like that. Hello,
So charming, Curtis. Hi, Lydia.
Hi.
Hi.
Lydia. What's up?
Hey, you were talking about the wind turbines, and you have to be able to turn them off because as magnificent as they are, they actually can have their motor burn out, and then, that's a huge piece of crap in the air for no reason, right?
Okay, right. Well, it says that the energy in the wind turns it on around like a rotor. It's connected to a shaft, which then spins, and it creates the electricity. It doesn't say anything about having to switch, but you're right. It would need some
let me
sort of
tell you,
lock.
If it goes too fast, though, it'll burn the motor out.
It has a motor?
Yeah.
Well, to make the energy.
Like it'll spin too fast, and then
Okay.
it creates problems.
Now, do you know this or are you guessing?
No, serious. It's,
Oh, you do know this.
totally on the internet.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
awesome.
That's what we need. We need more Googling around here, and we got the machines. We will do them. We'll do some more Googling.
Now, Lydia,
Okay, Google.
do you get a little freaked out by them like Amanda and I do?
Yes, I hate them.
Yeah. I mean, I love what they stand for, but they just look kind of creepy to me.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Stupid alternate
Thanks, Lydia.
energy. Alternative energy. No thanks. Right.
I mean, I love what they stand for. They
Right.
just look a little creepy.
What we need are people.
and there are never
on-
houses around them. I think that's why.
Okay, they're
I've
just
never.
in the middle of
There's like
nowhere.
in the middle of fields, and so it looks very
Right.
like ooh.
Well, because do
Where
you
did
want one in your
everybody
backyard?
go?
They're
No.
big. Like they're very big.
Right.
So it's probably it's bigger than a water tower. Mm-hmm. Probably the same size as a water tower.
I don't know. It's
Around-
very big. Those things. The arms are very long.
Well, have you ever been on the highway and seen them?
Uh-huh.
So the semi, like 8 or 10 semis are going, and they are so long. And you're like, what is that? Oh my goodness, that's a windmill blade.
I was behind a bunch of them when I was on my honeymoon last year in Canada.
Canadian windmills.
I know they were everywhere.
Yeah, they're scary.
I don't like them.
No, what can we do to get rid of them?
Nothing. We don't want to get rid of them.
Chop them down?
They're a good energy source.
You should take an axe to one.
No, I'm not going to chop down a wind turbine.
That would get you put in prison.
I'll just avoid them.
That'd get you
like
put in
I've
prison.
been
Who owns
doing.
them?
real quick. Probably the power companies.
Is it like Consumer Energy?
Probably.
They own the wind
yeah, or
turbines?
someone like that, I would
Okay.
think, owns them. And then they just have them, and they harness the energy, and then
And
they
how
give
do
it.
they decide which cities they go in? I have a lot of questions about wind turbines.
When I lived in Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
a friend of mine, her parents, actually their neighbor were trying to put one in their yard, but because of its
They were?
but they had to have like all of the neighbors within a certain radius sign something saying it's okay for you to put this turbine in.
Okay.
And her parents said no, it's not okay because we don't want to hear it.
right. And they do
Okay.
make noise.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's necessarily owned by the power company, or if some of them are, but some of them aren't.
Looks like you could power your own home with a small one, like not
Okay.
these big giant ones that they
Right.
have. That's if you're a member of the American, or according to the American Wind Energy Association, or the AWA, you can you can definitely call the AWA with any of your questions.
I think we should probably do that later.
It costs about $30,000 to get one big enough to power your house.
Okay. So
and
imagine how expensive the real big ones are.
Absolutely. So $30,000 just to do your house, and then if it says if the wind doesn't blow, you'll be okay because it's storing energy.
Yep.
Too, so
Yep.
you're okay. Like same with solar. Like the big joke is,
Right.
oh, this cloud comes and then your solar energy
Your power's out.
Exactly, boom. But no, it stores a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, good luck. $30,000.
Well, thank you for investigating all my questions.
It has to have at least a 12-mile-an-hour wind to get it done. So we don't know.
It's very windy around here this summer. That seems like it would work this summer.
Okay, but other summers it wouldn't.
Maybe not.
Like if you just got breeze. But if you live on the lake, you kidding me? Exactly.
Flood juice.
You could power a neighborhood,
You could.
not just a house, right?
It's true.
You could have a
could.
pole barn. You could have everything. Make it happen. That's according to AWA.
Here we
Thanks,
go.
AWA.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Connie and